Hello, good afternoon, good morning, and good evening, wherever you're watching me from. Your girl is here again, AbiolaOmoba from Expimon Properties. You know that why we are here for you is to guide you in getting the best properties and to invest right. There's a disclaimer. I'm not a lawyer, neither am I a property lawyer, but I am a realtor, a certified agent. I'm a certified project manager, and I am also a trained civil engineer. So I can tell you that you are in good hands, and I am going to be talking about 5 properties that you should never invest in. When you see these things, they are red flag, then you should run. Number 1 is properties that you cannot verify the owner. Any property with no verifiable owner. Any property with no verifiable owner is not a good property for you to invest in. Any property you are buying and you have requested for the owner of the property and you could not really get or know or put your hands on, no, you don't even know who owns the property. The person is telling you the owner of the property is in the US, is in the UK, is in village, is this and that. They're wrong. It's not an investment you should put your money into. Okay, another property that you should not invest in is a property that has a court case, that is property subject of a court case. Any property that you heard that, or you got to the location and you saw it written on it that this property they have a case in courts, you should not invest in such property. And that is why it is good to have a good realtor to help you do your due diligence, and also a good lawyer to work with your realtor. It is very, very important to get that. So any property that has a court case, you cannot invest in it. This is the reason. The person that wants to sell to you might tell you that, okay, the hearing is tending towards my side and the court is eventually going to give me victory. How are you sure? What if the other party has a better evidence at the long run and the court, goes otherwise? So any property that has a court case, please, my sister, my brother, run. And also any property that you don't have a proof of ownership. These are 2 things. You know, I said it the other time that any property that you don't have a verifiable owner, that's one. This one is any property that there is no proof of ownership. You cannot invest. That is, the person that wants to sell to you cannot show you the proof, the document that shows that they are the owner of the property. They cannot show you deed of assignments if they are the ones that bought the land or the house. At least there should be a receipt, there should be a deed of assignment, there should be CO where it is in place. If there's no CO in place, there should be other things that should be able to show that yes, this is the owner of this property. If you don't have this, there are so many ways that you can own a property. It could be through gifts, yes. So even if it is through gifts, you should have a deed of gift. Deed of gift is a document that shows that so person gift this person this property. So it shows that I have given this property to Abiola, so Abiola can do whatever she wants with this property. So if your seller in question does not have any document to show or any proof to show that this property belongs to them, please, you cannot invest in such property. If it is, even if it is an inheritance should have a letter of administration, will, and all the likes. And that is why you should involve your lawyer, and that is why you should also have a credible realtor to ensure that you do your due diligence before you invest in any property. Before I go on, I want to implore and please encourage you to please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe, like, and share this video with your friends and family. Also with your friends and family in diaspora, because we are here because of the diaspora relatives and friends. Many of them are there, they want to invest in properties, and they are very scared of who can I deal with, who can I talk to, who is that credible person that can help me secure my property, or that can help me in acquiring my property back home. I can tell you that if you can reach out to us, you are in good hands. You are in good hands, and we can assure you that we can always guide you. We have our lawyers, we have people that we work with that helps us, our surveyors, our lawyers, a set of professionals that we work with to do our due diligence and to ensure that you don't invest wrongly. So please subscribe and share our videos to your family and friends. Thank you. So I've mentioned 3 now. Number 1 is any property that you cannot verify the owner, you cannot invest in such property. Any property that has a court case on it, you cannot invest in such property. And number 3 is any property that does not have a proof of ownership, please run, don't invest in such. Okay, I would also is any property that is acquired by the government. My brother, you know I told you that before you acquire any property, please do your due diligence. You run a search. Not only that, you run a search, your surveyor will run a search, your lawyer will run a search. Your lawyer would investigate and know the history of, especially when you are getting that property directly from let me use our local language now, Omonile, the owners of the land. Yes, you let your lawyer do your due diligence for you, let your surveyor run it, let your realtor guide you on how to go about it. So if you run a search and the search is telling you that that property is acquired by the government, that is, they want to use it for something in future, maybe for clinic, health center, school, be whatever it could be. You don't want to be, in conflict with the government. So that is, no matter how much you love that property, please do not invest in such property. You cannot invest in such property because you cannot win it. You cannot fight the government in that instance and win. They are 2 different things. If you acquire your property, you did your search, and that property is not under government acquisition, and you go ahead and buy the property, you do your due diligence, you've done your due diligence, and you have your proper documentation on the property, then the government approaches you that they want to use such property, right? By law, based on what I have read, government is going to compensate you for such property, and get even as they are acquiring that property from you, they are going to compensate you. But if you go ahead and get a property that is already acquired by the government, you're already aware that that land is going to be used by the government, and you went ahead and buy it, it's a timed bomb, yes. So there is no point putting your money in what you know that it will eventually lead to a heartbreak. So it's better to just avoid such. You don't want to go through all that stress, and you don't want to just put your money down the drain where it will not yield anything for you. Okay, so that's the fourth point. My fifth point today, you have not inspected. Don't buy a property you have not inspected. This goes to my diaspora friends and family. Yes, I know you really want to invest back home, but please, as you are investing back home, make sure you get a credible realtor that can help you to invest your property, to investigate your property. Let them go there physically. Let them go there physically to see. Thank God for technology. Thank God for technology. Now, even when your realtor goes there, you can have a video call. You can have a virtual inspection. That is, you'll be on a video call, you go around, you see what your property looks like. And you are not only going to investigate or just do an inspection on the land itself or the property or the house itself. You are also going to see the surroundings, because you want to know what is in your neighborhood. So they are going to check. They will check for you. Your realtor will check for you what is in the neighborhood, what are in the neighborhood, who are going to be your neighbors, what is going to be happening in your neighborhood. So when you are going to be investing in any property, make sure you yourself or your realtor or your lawyer goes there to check, do a physical inspection to wherever you are going to be buying. I encourage you to reach out to a credible realtor. We are here for you. Reach out to a credible realtor, reach out to your lawyers, you reach out to your family and friends that you can trust. They can even go there with your realtor. Let them go there, let them see, let them check what is in the environment, let them tell you what they can see. All right, so that will give you a level of comfort that will help you to know your environment as well. All right, that's where I'm going to stop today. Okay, I will continue some other time, but for today, I hope you have gotten value from what I've shared with you. Like I said earlier, I am AbiolaOmoba from Eximo Properties, and Eximo Properties is here to guide you on getting the best properties. We also help you with your due diligence, because we have our own set of professionals, our lawyers, our surveyors, and the likes, that helps us also with ensuring that our customers' due diligence are done and that investments are being done properly. All right, see you some other time. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Bye.